What I'm doing here is, a lot of people call it vinyl dubplates. It's how you define the dubplate. Because the process is like cutting dubplates, but the material is not the same as dubplates. Dubplates are cut on acetate, and they get ruined when you play them.
Yeah,
so you can feel that there is difference in the material. It's a different material, but it's still PVC. So it's vinyl, and actually, if you get a very good setup, you're gonna make better quality records than pressed records, because you skip the pressing, which leaves imperfections. This is like cutting metal, and it's gonna be perfect if you have a setup that's good.
And how much grams is that?
This is 180 grams.
Can I feel that one?
Yeah, this is very wobbly. You're not getting this.
This one is like light.
Yeah, this is like one.
Back in the days, they produced en masse, and then they lowered the amount of grams to.
And that one is the one that you're pressing on.
And this is what I use in general.
Okay.
This feels very sturdy.
Yeah. It's not even wobbly almost.
No, it's like
you can easily DJ. You know, it's not. I know people that. There are DJs, vinyl DJs that just buy this to cut for their gigs. You know. I put. This is not the final. We're gonna set it up now slowly. This is also a bit of a safety. Most masters like have that, and this is adjustable. Like normally, I can go from 150 up to 350. And same here. The wave, the groove is becoming very big with the waves, and when it's a stereo, it doesn't know where to go. I'm sending this channel to the cutter head and to this channel, and I hear the channel with the cue, and when I hear this, I hear what I'm cutting, and I can hear the difference. And I'm doing an extra thing because of all this EQing that is going on and everything. There's a second track underneath, which is unprocessed completely, and I bring it here. So this one is the unprocessed track, and I compare it with what is being cut, and of course I can compare it with what is being entered, but I can also do it there, of course. The main issue with producers that we are so used to the digital sound that a lot of people use like this crispy highs. You don't have that, but the glitches, you know, sometimes they have. Drum and bass producers mainly have this problem. There are a lot of perfections that you cannot fix here. For example, if you put the speed too much, the motor that is here is going in the recording.
Okay.
So you cannot have super big grooves unless you do it by hand, which is how I do the run in and the run out actually. When you cut, you are prepared to hear a difference and to see like, is this okay? It's good enough? Like, does it create any issues like with the overall experience? Because they're gonna change. They're not gonna stay the same. It's set up this in a position that it's ready to drop the needle. I have marked it with this black weird thing. It needs to be tightened a bit. I need just this space to move.
Okay.
No panic anyway. So I'm gonna drop the needle, do a run out with my hand, and drop the needle, put the heating on. So you hear, at the beginning you're gonna hear a crackle, vacuum.
How is this my music reversed? What do you mean with that?
But it's exactly what it chipped out according to the wave.
This is what came out of the record?
Yeah. The invention is very old. It's crazy that it went so many years without a good replacement, and now it found a good replacement, like with silicone. But all this time we're like having CDs, and still, it's one of the best mediums to put music on. If you look without touching, you can see two grooves touching now. It's like from the volume up and down that it's in. If you look in the microscope,
I can actually see it through the camera as well.
From here you produce a waveform that is bigger than the room, but also a waveform that is so tiny that is the crispy highs, you know. And then you scale it down to there and you see the big waveform like that. Imagine how small is the high. It's insanely small. Like it's like with this microscope invisible probably. It has to do also with your mix, that it didn't. You have pushed it quite loud and hard, but it's super clear.
Do I have to close the door?
No.